Alfred Adler, 1870 to 1937, was an Austrian psychiatrist and psychotherapist who founded the School of Individual Psychology, a contemporary of Sigmund Freud. Adler's theories diverge significantly from Freud's psychoanalytic approach. Adler placed a strong emphasis on the individual social and cultural context, asserting that people are motivated by a desire for social belonging and significance. He introduced concepts such as the inferiority complex and the striving for superiority, suggesting that individuals are driven to overcome feelings of inadequacy and to achieve personal and social success. Adler also pioneered the development of holistic and goal-oriented therapeutic techniques. His contributions have had a lasting impact on the fields of psychology and psychotherapy. The only normal people are the ones you don't know very well. It is easier to fight for one's principles than to live up to them. Trust only movement. Life happens at the level of events, not of words. The greater the feeling of inferiority that has been experienced, the more powerful is the urge to conquest and the more violent the emotional agitation. The truth is often a terrible weapon of aggression. It is possible to lie and even to murder with the truth. Meanings are not determined by situations, but we determine ourselves by the meanings we give to situations. It is not so much the nature of events that disturbs people, but the judgments that they make about those events. One of the basic concepts in Adlerian psychology is that the individual is the sum total of his or her own choices. Man knows much more than he understands. The only really effective therapy is a self-help one. Every individual represents a unity of personality and the individual's own style of life. The more you know yourself, the more you will forgive others. The task of psychology is not to teach us to feel, but to think, not to lament, but to work. Follow your instincts. That's where true wisdom manifests itself. Trust in yourself. Your perceptions are often far more accurate than you are willing to believe. The science of the mind can only have for its proper goal the understanding of human nature by every human being, and through its use brings peace to every human soul. It is always easier to fight for one's principles than to live up to them. Exaggerated sensitiveness is an expression of the feeling of inferiority. It is one of the most effective attitudes of the neurotic, to measure thumbs down, so to speak, a real person by an ideal, since in doing so he can depreciate him as much as he wishes. It is an old and ironic habit of human beings to run faster when we have lost our way. The striving for significance, this sense of yearning, always points out to us that all psychological phenomena contain a movement that starts from a feeling of inferiority and reach upward. The only normal people are the ones you don't know very well. Life is not governed by will or intention. Life is a question of nerves and fibers and slowly built up cells in which thought hides itself and passion has its dreams. It is the individual who is not interested in his fellow men who has the greatest difficulties in life and provides the greatest injury to others. It is from among such individuals that all human failures spring. The chief danger in life is that you may take too many precautions. The only thing we have to fear on this planet is man. Genuine freedom is possible only where there is genuine community. We cannot say that if a child is badly nourished, he will become a criminal we must see what conclusion the child has drawn. God, who is eternally complete, who directs the stars, who is the master of fates, who elevates man from his lowliness to himself, who speaks from the cosmos to every single human soul, is the most brilliant manifestation of the goal of perfection. A simple rule in dealing with those who are hard to get along with is to remember that this person is striving to assert his superiority, and you must deal with him from that point of view.